Welcome, everyone, to the Flower Files podcast sponsored by Wildly Native Flower Farm. Here, everyone is welcome to talk with fellow flower lovers, including real perspectives from the farm, the flowers, and me, the florist.
From the messy day-to-day operations down to the details and even business perspectives, this podcast has a little bit of everything to keep it real. We know that life can get crazy and we don't always have the time to spend on what we love, so we are here to help you take a little time to indulge in nature. I'm Liza Getz.
I'm Lizzie Frey, and we are the team that makes this podcast. Every once in a while, we have a couple guests, this business thing, and what we are working with is called life.
Join us as we walk you through how to think outside the box, talk from the farmer's perspective, have honest conversations about florals, and how to run, well, life. So listen in.
You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, in the podcast section, and any of your other podcast platforms. You can also find us online at wildlynativeflowerfarm.com, and in an easy way, you can look in the show notes, and all of the information will be right there for easy access for you guys.
Well, good morning, folks, and welcome back to the Flower Files, the podcast where we dig into everything flowers, plants, and the joy they bring to our lives. Sounds really like a cheesy.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yo, welcome back to the Flower Files.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Calm down. So I feel like people fall into two halves when it comes to today's topic.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when you start talking about houseplants, they either fall into team green or they fall into shaded wilted again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you think you have a black thumb? Do you have a black thumb? You don't have a black thumb.
Black thumb.
Mm-hmm. Well, the green thumb is you're the one who
Can grow the plants?
can grow the
Yeah.
plants. Do you have a black thumb when it comes to houseplants?
I have in between green and black,
Do you have a brownish?
I guess.
thumb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, my fiddle is amazing. All my orchids are great. But, like, what did you say? The silver...
Silver aglaonemia.
Yeah, that one's not doing too hot right now.
I feel like I can do everything but succulents. I suck at succulents.
I can kill the hell out of a cactus.
Mm-hmm.
See, I've had a succulent bowl that my mom put together for my birthday, like, 2 or 3 years ago, and it's thriving. It's good.
Ooh, mine lasts
Yeah,
2
no,
or
I
3
can't.
weeks.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, yeah,
I
no.
just feel like weird shrivel, like
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and I won't water them. I mean, I'll water them, but not like barely. I'll give them like a taste, and they
Oh, yeah,
they
no.
die.
I give them a good soaking, like, every month. Just, like, once a month. Just drown them, and then I leave it. I don't know.
I'm not built for that. I'm built for tropicals.
So if you are ready to turn your house into a jungle, make sure you tune in with us today. So
We'll learn you.
Yeah, we'll learn you. All right. So I don't know about you guys, but do you guys get the random people who come up to you? Not necessarily random, but like maybe your friends. And sometimes in the shop, we get people who bring us a leaf. Like sometimes, God love him, my dad will walk in with a leaf and be like, "Can you tell me what's wrong with the plant?"
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. My mom all the time is like, "What's wrong with it?" Like, Mom, I don't know.
So I think first thing out of the gate, the phone is ringing. All right. Okay. So when you start talking about houseplants, I feel like right out of the gate, you need to clarify when it comes to plants in general, just because you can grow one thing doesn't mean you can grow everything.
Mm-hmm.
So me in particular, I can grow cut flowers like nobody's business. I suck at vegetables.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, suck at vegetables. And not really that great sometimes with houseplants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm hit or miss with vegetables, like tomatoes, I can grow the hell out of, but it sucks because I don't like tomatoes.
Yeah.
But like onions, on the other hand, I cannot figure out how to get great big huge onions. Cannot figure it out.
And they're hot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, they're so hot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like a hot onion.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes I could eat an onion like an apple, and everybody's gonna judge me for saying that. But
Well, we have a friend who eats peppers like apples.
Yeah.
ew.
Yeah, she's weird anyway. She
Yeah.
didn't listen to the podcast, so I can say she's weird.
Yeah.
But just because you can grow one thing doesn't mean you can grow
No.
everything.
No.
But houseplants are so cool. There's so many houseplants that are cool, like the string of pearls.
Oh my
Yeah, those
gosh,
are
I've
awesome.
always wanted to try one, but I'm too scared because everybody's like they're so difficult.
Well, if you can grow succulents, you could probably grow those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get you one.
Okay.
I will get you one.
Okay.
They have the string of dolphins too.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. I've seen dolphins and turtles too.
I've seen them at flower show. Yeah, those are cool.
They're hard to find.
I like them.
Okay.
There's the goldfish plant. They're like a really shiny green, and the flowers look like little orange goldfish.
Oh.
I can kill those.
My palm is not doing that great either. He's a little burnt on all the edges. I haven't figured him out.
That could be dry.
Probably. He's in a separate room because the cats like to get in and dig the dirt out of them. So I had to put tinfoil over top of it. So I kind of forget that he's in there.
Another trick, if you have creatures that you live with that like to dig in the soil, it looks weird, but put forks, like break off the heads of plastic forks and put them in your pot.
I say forks or toothpicks.
Oh, I hadn't thought of toothpicks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think that would stop the cats though. They would probably dig them out. They are ruthless. The one day we came home and we have an orange and white cat. His entire face and all the white on the front of his body and his paws were brown. I was like, Fry, what is your issue? It was like 3 weeks after we like rescued him. Could have killed him. I could have killed that cat. The snake plant and my palm were just knocked over and there was dirt spewed through the whole room. I was like,
It would be Fry.
Yeah.
Fry would do that.
Yeah.
No, thank you. No, thank you. And then there's some people who grow the shamrocks, and they open during the day and then they close at night, and they're so pretty. No, I kill them. Mine permanently close.
My mom can do that.
Yeah. My mother can grow violets like nobody's.
Yeah, she can.
My mom
She has like 50 of them in her windowsill.
She's a violet from her mother.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
God help her when it's my turn, because that's not going to be good. It'll be gone.
Maybe skip a generation, give it right to Lizzie.
I know what I was thinking.
Well, the violets just like it's interesting the way that they grow, because it's like the centers just keep like going.
Yeah.
Like they just keep like peeling. So they have like it's
Interesting.
kind of like a succulent. Like they just like rod. So her one violet clearly is a little bit older and is like wiggling and like trying to survive, and it's barely making it through.
That's funny.
So old.
It's and they still bloom. And then there's the tips and hints about use tea to help them bloom. And then I never understood that, because I was like, ew, the tea would make it sticky. But I was like, oh, they mean unsweetened tea. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Because tea in my world is sweet tea.
Yeah.
Oh God, I remember when I was a kid, once a summer, and it was always in the summer, which was probably a good thing because we could open the windows. But my mom would do fish emulsion fertilizer. Oh, it was like death. I mean, it's dead fish that you're fertilizing the plants with, but she would do the whole house, and the whole house would smell like fish.
That's gross.
That's
so
nasty.
bad.
Ew.
It's a good like natural alternative, but like take the plants outside and fertilize them.
God awful little brown bottle, and she'd mix it up, and she'd be so happy.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
maybe
makes me want to throw up.
It was bad. It was really, really, really
As soon
bad.
as you said brown bottle, I'm just
Yeah.
I
Nope.
can't do it.
Nope. So orchids, I can grow orchids.
Mm-hmm.
I can absolutely grow an orchid.
Next orchid I get, I want to people mount them to their wall on a branch.
Ooh.
I want to try that.
Well, they're epiphytes.
Oh yeah.
They they don't actually need a pot.
No, they grow on the side of trees in Florida.
Yep, we've seen them in Costa Rica. Like, oh my god, it's an orchid!
And it's natural habitat.
Yeah. It's growing and living and doing its thing. It was really cool.
And I hate that plant nurseries and garden centers, they put the freaking kill plug in them.
The what?
The kill plug. It's literally it's peat moss wrapped around the center of their root ball, so it kills them. Because it keeps the roots so freaking wet and mushy.
Oh. Interesting. I always put mine in
the bark.
Bark.
Yeah. No, it's a little plastic cage around a couple of the roots right in the center of the plant to kill the plant, so you keep buying more.
Oh, now I want to go dissect all my plants.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah. You make me want to get another orchid though. I need one.
Well, that's always a nice thing when a bride or a customer in general is like, "Can you include an orchid?" I'm like, "Yes, I just buy a plant."
Hey guys, Lizzie here. I bet you didn't know this about me, but I am gluten-free, and one of the things that I struggle with is going to the grocery store and finding the foods that fit my dietary needs. What I have been doing for the past couple of months is ordering from Hungryroot. Now, Hungryroot is an online company where you can order groceries off of their website. It's full of produce, crackers, cookies, to muffins, to meats, and all the different types of snacks and things like that. They have made my life so much easier in the process of finding foods that fit my dietary needs. There are filters that you can adjust, such as non-GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, paleo, different preferences and things like that. So what they have done for us, because they're such a generous company, the Hungryroot team has given us a 40% off discount code on your first box. So if you use the code FLOWER40, and that's capital FLOWER 40 at checkout, you will get 40% off your first box. I'm so excited to team up with these guys. They've made such an impact on my life in the morning and to my day-to-day life, and I hope you experience the exact same thing that I do. All of the information will be linked down below, including the link to where it should already be pre-applied to your cart when you hit the link and go to their website, and I will also add the code at the bottom for easy access in our show notes. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and enjoy your first box through Hungryroot.
Then we cut off what we need, and then we have the plant. And then for us, it seems like they bloom in January.
Yeah. I say mine was late this year. It started in February, I think, late February. And he's still putting out one bloom.
Wow.
It's he's got 2 on it right now, but one will fall off and another one will open. Yeah. Okay.
Well, and I love all the different kinds of orchids. All the different.
Yeah. Probably my favorite room in Longwood is the orchid room.
You just stand there and you're like, there's big ones, there's little ones, there's long ones, there's short ones.
Tiny little baby ones, and they're a bright orange.
Yeah.
So cool. So cool.
And
love those, and then the big fat pink ones, the really dark magenta, the ones that I have in my bouquet.
Yeah. You've got all the different, scents with them too.
Yeah.
I mean,
some stink. Some smell really good.
Yeah.
But they're all made for their pollinators. It just, I don't know.
And people don't fall for the dyed blue ones at the store. They're not actually blue.
That's so
yeah. You buy it. It turns white after the next year. Don't fall for that.
Yeah.
No. But let's talk about the golden rule of houseplants for people who maybe have a brown-black thumb. So let's okay, so what are some easy things? Give me, Kenley, what is your easy plant? And if somebody said to you, hey, I want a houseplant, what's something easy I could start with?
Oh, I don't know.
I have one in mind.
I don't know.
The Pothos plants.
Oh yeah.
They're they're air filters, and you could throw nice
yeah. Oh yeah.
Place. call today.
Snake plants.
Yeah.
Snake plants are so easy. Mm-hmm.
They actually have some of the highest
Mhm.
CO2 filtration.
You guys are gonna laugh at me for this. I put it in PJ's game room to help filter out his man air.
Oh my god.
His man air.
I thought
Yeah.
it was because maybe he was yelling the most in there at the game.
Oh yeah, that too. But
Oh, his
Uh-huh.
man air.
Uh-huh.
That's so
I don't
funny.
blame you though.
Oh my god.
yeah,
Oh
it was
my
like,
God.
like it's a pretty plant to begin with anyway. But I was like, oh, I'll put it in there.
Yeah, you can live in here. Good luck.
Uh-huh.
I feel like spider plants are another one that's
Oh,
easy
yeah.
because they have all the babies that pop out.
Oh my gosh, my mom at one point had like 50 spider plants because she kept cutting them off and rooting the
Ugh.
suckers. Yeah, I was like, Mom,
What
stop.
was, what was that plant that we had in the greenhouse? And it was like, oh God, what is that?
You're gonna have to explain what it looks like to me.
It looked like a succulent, and as it got bigger, it would have all the little teeny tiny babies that were all around the edge of the plant, and they would drop on the floor, and then you would have more.
Yeah.
What the hell is the name of that plant? I don't know what that is. I think it's a mother plant.
Yes.
Probably because you were going, motherfucker, there's more.
No, I think that's what it is because it keeps dropping, and I remember you would get upset because they would be on the floor, and then you'd give the leaves to kids. Be like, here, take it.
Yeah, here, take
Baby pot.
these
Use a
home.
baby pot.
It's super easy to grow.
Yeah.
Some people I'm sure still have them. I will say probably my favorite plant to grow is the peace lily or the spathiphyllum.
Really?
Because it can wilt a little bit. And I go, oh shit, I need to water that. I water it and it comes back, and the edges don't brown unless it's too flat. And it still flowers, and it just.
I remember the one week that you like really slacked on watering it. My mom and grandfather came over, and grandfather was me. He goes, "You need to water that plant." I'm like, "It's not my plant."
I'll come in to use the bathroom sometimes, and I'm like, oh, that's like flat.
It's not that bad.
Oh,
No,
sometimes,
it's the one
sometimes
that's
it
in
is.
the dish tank in
Yes.
the red square vase.
Yes.
Whoops.
Yeah. I don't know how that thing's still living sometimes.
It still flowers.
You've had that thing for a long
I think
time.
as old as you are, practically.
Oh,
You've had that
really?
plant for a
Oh,
long
a very
time.
long time. I should probably repot it.
That plant has been in the house. Like I don't ever not remember it not being in the house.
It's definitely
For being that small, too, it's that old?
Well, she's never repotted it. That's why.
It
Well,
hasn't needed it.
because you haven't been watering it.
Oh, my word.
That's what, like probably like 20 some years old, maybe.
As a side note, this is not how I was picturing this episode going.
But it's that one plant.
It's true. It's very
You
true.
used to have a really big one that sat in the dining room.
That one died.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
I think
No,
something got in.
Bing ate it.
That. Yeah.
Bing ate it.
Oh,
That's what happened.
okay.
Our boxer got in, and
From what, like 10 years ago?
longer than that.
Really? He's been dead for 10 years?
How old was Charlie?
He was 8,
Yes.
and we had a couple years without having
Yeah.
a boxer.
Yeah.
So I think it was probably like 10 years. You never met Bing, did you?
Mm-mm.
He was our brown boxer. We had a brown boxer, and then we had
That dog would let you do anything to him. God, I grew up with him pulling his ears, and you play with him.
You were
and-
ears. Will was lips. He was
Yeah.
always fascinated with his lips.
Yeah.
Like
Well, boxers, you think of their lips. That's like one of the first things I think of when I think of a boxer.
Yeah, his big droopy
Uh-huh.
face, and you squish him.
Uh-huh.
Squish him.
oh, they were squishable for sure.
That's
For sure.
funny.
I want a big dog.
Ugh. I don't know. Big dog, big piles. Big dog. Like I loved all of the dogs we've ever had. We've had greyhounds. We've had
You've had greyhounds?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Before Lizzie was born, we were
No, we did Sable.
huge. Well, before you were born, we were hugely involved
They were
in
like
rescue.
animal grandfather.
Yeah, we had 3
Not-
dogs at one point. Like
yeah.
we were working with the
Dad
rescue groups.
Loved them.
Yeah.
Loved them.
Interesting.
Like
Yeah.
the big scary one.
Yeah.
That, like when they smile, air quote, they
Yeah.
like showed their teeth. Yeah. When we used to have the tea kettle or the kettle on the stove, and
It's their hounds.
yeah, Dad would whistle when it was done, so that would go off, and then Tibble would go ooh, and out with it. It was really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was a good dog.
we were down here, and I mean, a rabbit would get in the backyard, and there was, I mean, they were trained.
They were gone.
They were trained.
Yeah.
I mean, they were hunters because they were
Yeah.
track rescues and all that kind of stuff. It just,
Well, you rescue, like you said, you rescued them from the like racing.
Yeah, they
Where
had
they
tattoos
used,
in their ears.
Yeah.
Oh,
Their ears were clipped, and it was a lot.
poor
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. But then we wanted something because we had you, and you broke the mold of everything. Kids do that, right?
Yeah. Well, you said it was because of my heart monitor when I was little.
We had two.
Totally
Excuse me.
sidetracking out of the podcast.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We had two greyhounds. We had Sable, and we had Robin.
It was like that. Robin was Dad's Charlie.
Oh, okay.
Loved him.
Oh.
He was a massive, like he was big. He was like, you could go in and find his stats. Like he had raced so well.
Oh, wow.
All the rest of our greyhounds were duds. Because you would look up their ear codes, and then it would be like, no, not found. It was like, oh, you didn't really like, yeah. But Robin was like multiple tracks, like all that kind of stuff. Beautiful dog, black and white, huge. And I had Lizzie, and Lizzie was early. She was a little early. She was 10 weeks early. So she came home on a monitor. And Robin actually was epileptic. So when the heart monitor would go off, he would have a seizure. So I would have like the baby having issues with like breathing and heart, and the dog having a seizure at the same, like it just.
Because the alarm on the heart monitor would go off.
And it would scare him, and it would upset him.
Oh, wow.
So we ended up having to re-adopt the adopted dog, which was gut-wrenching.
Yeah.
But he went to a retired school teacher couple.
Oh, okay.
So it was perfect. And they loved him, and they would send us updates and all of that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
Great. So we were like, you know what? We've got
and
little
they had
people
houseplants in their house.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
So we ended up wanting to look for a different breed, and I had boxers growing up. Like they just, I don't know, it was just a breed that was always calm and kind and ran around with you, and they stay like little kids forever with you. Like a boxer is always that bouncy, like, hey, what you doing? Can I do it too?
When I get so excited, God, when Charlie would get like just so happy, he would like literally all fours, he would bounce off the ground. But my favorite thing that Bing did when we were kids is we had a playhouse. We had the sandbox underneath the house part. Bing loved to dig in the sand. So he had his specific hole where he would go over the side, and he would dig so hard his ears would like flap back and forth. It was so funny. I laughed so hard as a kid, and Will would play in the sandbox, and we would be out there, and we'd go, "Bing, come on," and we'd get him to like dig, and God, Will would laugh his ass off. He was like 5. God, it was so fun.
Well, he was literally flinging it out of the sandbox.
Yeah,
like he was digging so
go,
hard. So bad.
And then he would go have zoomies around the backyard. It was great.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
God, I miss having one of those boxers. Shoot.
Yeah. Now we've got the little Boston Terriers. I must have a thing with lips. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It must be a thing. But I don't know. It's fun. We have a lot of fun with it. But they definitely like the little shit that I have now. I love him to death, but God bless. You leave him alone in the house for 10 minutes to go get the mail, and he's dug out a plant, and he's chewed off the head of another.
And the toilet paper's full across the room.
Like, are you a gardener in your previous life? Like, what are you doing?
That, and the couple times I've walked in, they've shredded their bed, and they're stuffing, covering the entire kitchen.
You just send me a Snapchat.
And there's still one stuck on their lips. And sitting there like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do it.
They go hide behind the curtains because they know they did wrong. I'm like, guys, it's okay, but like, could you keep it a little more contained?
Yeah. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, because that fluff was. I remember that one step. Everywhere all over the kitchen. I was like, oh, you're lucky that Kelly found you.
And he'll look at you. He'll turn. Like, he won't realize you've come in. Like, and he'll have plant pieces hanging out the side of his
you're
face.
back.
Look, I helped you.
Yeah, welcome back.
I'm like, no, you didn't.
I'm digging a hole. I still can't believe that he can get on top of that trash can.
He's an escape artist.
We're talking about Chip, if you've ever seen him. He's been on the Instagram story multiple times, but he's our little brown Boston Terrier of stupidity and love. But he is very smart in certain ways.
Where Cora is our black and white Boston, and she can do like all these tricks and all this stuff and all these things, and Chip just kind of looks at you like, yeah, what? I think so.
And I've told you this multiple times, but I'll never forget the one day I had a treat for him because I had just let them out, so I brought them in, and he was so excited. He was walking up, and he didn't realize that the pantry door was already open. So he's walking for it, and he's just trotting along, and he gallops like a horse. He doesn't like walk like a normal dog. No. He gallops.
Yeah.
So he's like galloping along, staring at me, and like the side of his face just goes BAP into the pantry door. I'm like, dude, and he like bounces off, and he like looks at me and looks at the door, and then looks back at me. Like, okay,
it was there.
You're like, are you okay?
We didn't trick you. It was funny. It was really funny. But just like with the dogs, things you have to make sure that you're careful of with your houseplants and things that you take care of.
Yeah, please don't put them next to the air, like the AC.
Oh, yeah, no.
You're going to freeze them to death. And they'll look at those weird brown tips and where they'll start to turn yellow. And
yeah.
Yeah. So water them correctly. Most people don't kill their plants not by neglect. Notice I said most people. I apparently am in a different camp. They drown them. So if your plant's roots sit in soggy soil, they rot. I wouldn't want my feet sitting in.
Yeah,
I
no.
hate it when my feet are wet all day. I always get extra socks to try to make sure that my feet stay dry. And the lighting. So you said that your silver aglow is struggling. It likes dim. It likes.
He's not in front of a window. I genuinely forgot to water it, so like half of the bottom leaves fell off.
Yeah.
I went to the beach for a couple days and I came back. I was like, oh, half of it's yellow.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And that's one of those where I don't know if you cut it back, what happens.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. And I will say, out of sight, out of mind. Like, make sure you have them in a place where like you really enjoy seeing them because you're gonna forget about it.
Yeah.
So
now listen, there are some people who have like grow lights in the house.
Oh my gosh,
all of these things.
The people that have like humidifiers and then keep them in a glass terrarium and like terrarium, not terrarium.
I was say geranium, terrarium. I think I know what she's trying to say. I'm trying to remember.
I like that one. And check your pots. And sometimes the mineralization and the salts and all of that kind of stuff, they build up. So the white stuff, everybody's like, what's on? Well, breathe. What kind of water do you have? Have you hit it with fertilizer? Like, it's not necessarily gonna get you. And there are still bugs that are attractive.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So watch for aphids because those little suckers can blow in through a window.
Yes. Those, and what are the spider mites?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or mealy bugs?
Mealybugs are
They're
another one.
The little like white fuzzy ones. Yeah, I've had those.
And I feel like thrip too if you have flowers. But yeah, spider mites they're tricky. They're definitely tricky because you can't treat them like other stuff. And a lot of the times for houseplants, easiest thing to do to get rid of stuff, throw them in the bathtub.
I was gonna say, I've seen so many people give them like a soap bath and literally just like dunk it under the water a couple times.
Yep. Yeah, my favorite was always putting the plants in the shower and giving them like a fake rainforest thunderstorm.
Well, you would leave them.
I've seen the TikToks of people putting them in the shower and they go, "I'm giving my plants like the real experience." And he has like lightning things and he's flickering the lights on and off and he's like making the thunder and he's got like music playing and like the rain's hitting the plants and oh my god!
They put it on like the jet mode on the shower head and like.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Really I would definitely have to look for that because you would leave them in there and then pull the curtain across and walk away, and your brother would go in to take a shower and be like, "Mom!"
You go, "Fuck! There's plants in the shower." Because then they'd be wet, so you gotta let them dry out. But then if you put them in the shower too, you can get all the dust off of them. Yeah, which is always great, and then you can get like the water in the sides of the leaves and everything. So my monster's been very happy, but I need to replant that poor thing because it's just
that monstera in the barn. That should probably go somewhere.
Yeah, you want another one? You gonna take him?
Yeah.
I think that one is yours, technically.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's in a nice pot. If it was
Yeah.
mine, would
Because we go to Home Goods and we replant our plants. But think of that. I need to go to Home Goods and get pots for outside.
And it's funny, yellow leaves, a lot of the people are like, oh, it's dry. Water it more. No, sometimes yellow leaves can be a bunch of different things.
Yeah, yellow to me usually means that it's too wet.
Yeah. Or the fertilizer's off or something else.
I always think of not enough nutrients for yellow.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
I guess that makes sense because of the chlorophyll and all
Mhm.
that.
All the things. Crispy tips. When the tips get crispy, usually means they're a little dry, and that's usually what I see on mine as I sit here and look at the plant that's in the corner.
Yeah, that's my monstera.
Oops.
I have a little one. He's not a big one. He kind of trails.
Mhm.
The cats love to chew it, and I also need to water it. Yeah.
Got little like teeth marks on the
Yes.
leaves and everything.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no. So I guess you're better at tropicals.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh look, more water. Get more water. They like the humidity. Get more water.
I do better with stuff that likes to be dry. And what do you're, I guess.
I don't know. I garden.
Yeah.
I garden. And I know plants are good to have inside. Like, I know it's a good thing. And I try to have, like, okay, on Sundays I water. And then on Monday I go, oh, God, I missed it again. I'll throw some water. Like, here you go, here you go, here you go.
Yeah.
Oh, and let me tell you what, a ficus plant, man, I can make them drop leaves. Ficus benjamina. They're like.
Why am I not picturing what they're?
I gotta Google that.
I
know a fiddle.
No, a ficus. It looks like a little tree that
like
you
would
would bring
inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
because I always remember the Hannah Montana episode where they say a ficus named Fern.
Oh my god!
And it looks like a little tree.
Ficus, what?
Benjamina. Don't ask me.
Oh,
why I know those things.
yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of trees I always see on people's like wedding inspiration that they want on the tables.
They're wonderful and they're great, dude. I look at them crooked and they're dead. You turn around and it's like, whoop! I don't know where your leaves went. Nope, cannot grow those suckers.
No, for somehow I've kept my fiddle alive for over 2 years now. I bought it at like Home Depot or Lowe's or something.
Yeah, no, mine very inappropriately died in the dining room and shriveled up.
Oh,
gone.
That's sad.
Corner. It's out. I put it outside, and it's rained a lot, so it's got like 4 leaves on it.
So I will say, I am doing all things wrong because it doesn't have any drainage holes, but he's happy. I don't have brown tips. I don't have anything. Only thing, it looks like I had a bug chew like the center of one
leaf.
Mm-hmm. And
secretly, it's her cat with its nail at night.
Probably. It's not like a full hole though. Like it's like it chewed the green off and left the veins.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So it ate the chlorophyll.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I was like, what kind of caterpillar did I bring home from work?
True. I remember there was I can't remember the name of the store when I was a kid, but my mom would go there once in a while because she they're freaking violet that she could make ginormous, but whatever. But it had this great big greenhouse, and there were all of these, like, it had an indoor waterfall. It was so cool in there, and it smelled good, and it's something like a core memory I remember. And we would go and I would get a plant and I would kill it every single time. So like, this is not new behavior for me. I have had the ability of killing houseplants for a long time. So she stopped getting them for me eventually because she knew it was a lost cause. She was like, why don't you try the spider plant for a little while? I was like, okay, that would die too. So she gave up. But one summer, spring-ish, I planted coleus seeds.
Coleus isn't bad.
And they were in little pots, and I had them all around my room, and I was like, okay, I'm not killing these. Like, they're and Kenley, you can,
Coleus, yeah. The seeds are dust.
But they're plantable. They're not terrible. They're not terrible. They're like, I want to say caterpillar poop, but like they're that, like, they're like a coffee grind.
Yes.
Like
I was going to say they're more like dusty instead of, I don't know.
They're like gritty.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
You can tell. So I would put them on, and I had a little 4-inch pot that I kept alive for a really long time, and it would start to get a little sad, and I'd add a little water, and it would come back up, and I was like, okay, I can plant and grow that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, and then I had a garden. I convinced my parents I wanted a garden, and they were like, okay, we got the guy out. He rototilled a small section for us. Man, I grew a weed patch of death that year. It was great. They were like, we'll just mow it over. And I was like, no, we'll do it again. So the guy came back the following season, rototilled, grew great weed patch again. They were incredibly patient with me for years and years and years of my weed patch. And they would kid. It eventually became a joke. Yep, Liza and her weed patch. But I mean, but I grew lemon balm, and I learned about invasive species, and
Mm-hmm.
I took that coleus and I planted it outside, and then killed the hell out of it outside. So I see these people who take their houseplants and they put them outside, and I'm like, that's a great idea. And then I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Mm-mm. I don't want to bring stuff in too in the fall.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
That's the other thing that I'm like, what's gonna come in?
That's my mom. She always puts all of the plants on the porch in the summer, and they're like, oh, put them further out so they can get rained on. Like, all of them live. I don't know how.
I would be worried about sunburn, because sunburn
Mm-hmm.
is an actual thing.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Mm-hmm. Like, it is a thing.
Yeah.
Which, that's another thing. People are like, what happened? I'm like, it's sunburn. They're like, what?
Sun and windburn. Windburn's another one that people, it's like, if you go to a garden center and you put your plants in a truck bed and they die when you get home, it's because they're windburnt.
Yeah, because you burn the leaves off.
Yeah, you're driving
50 miles,
50, 60 miles an hour down the highway.
That's why everything is wrapped in burlap when it's transported for jobs and things like that. Or you move it when there's little leaves on it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm. But if you can, lay it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it in 100%. Bed.
Lay it down, or rent a U-Haul or something if you plan to go buy a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes a huge difference. Mm-hmm. Huge difference. And rotate them so they're not lopsided on one side. That was definitely something.
I rotate my fiddle every 3 months probably. I'm like, you're leaning a little hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I tried that with the monster. No.
What is
that? Because the leaves just turn. Look at the sun, and you turn it, and they go. They turn the other way.
Is it monsteras? I feel like sometimes they're so one-sided to begin with anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where they find the light? What is that?
Foliation.
Ah, thank you.
Mm-hmm. They're long story short, they're stretching for the sun because they're trying to find it. Mm-hmm. It's like when you plant early in the spring and it's too cold for them to be outside. Mm-hmm. And we put them in the barn, and then they reach really far all the way over to the door.
I don't think you saw it, but
gosh. That was a mistake.
Kelly was really, really good before she went on her vacation and killed her plant. She planted 24 trays of calendula because we need that for the fall crop and harvest and all that kind of stuff. And
then I forgot to put them in the greenhouse.
And we don't mess with Kenley's stuff.
Yeah.
We don't mess with anything.
So you planted them, you left them in the barn?
Yeah, I left them in the barn and left for vacation for a couple days, and I came back, I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, they were 6 inches long, all white, stretched out. Because Brent went over one day and he took the top tray didn't do anything, but he took the top tray off and goes, I think we should have put these in the greenhouse. I was like, are they planted? And he's like, and I turned around and was like, oh.
Yeah, I messed that up. No, I ripped all of them out and just replanted them. Okay. And it wasn't quite 24 trays. That was after I planted the other stuff. It was maybe 10. Maybe. Yeah.
It felt like 900 trays.
It did. It really did.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. I panicked a little and was like, did she tell me that I was supposed to put this in? Do I need to replant this really quick and just be like, I don't know. The germination just took extra long. I was like, no, this was not on my to-do list.
Yeah,
when Emily was out.
No, that was me. I came in and left on Friday. I was like, I get to go home. I've done everything. And I was like, oh shit.
Whoopsies. That actually happened.
Yeah.
So, but All right, we could do this for another hour, I know.
Yeah.
So whether you guys are just starting with houseplants or apparently dogs, because
Yeah. Watch your pets.
Yeah.
Do all the
Cats,
things.
dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
but definitely if you're starting, I would say probably Pothos vines are probably one of the easiest. And they don't really need to be repotted that often either.
No.
I repotted mine. I didn't have to just because I wanted to put it in a pretty pot. But I have it sitting on top of my cabinets, and it's trailing down the side of it right above the sink. It's like, oh, it's so pretty.
Yep.
If you want something super simple, start with an air plant.
Oh, yeah.
Start with an air plant because that thing is usually glued to something. You can stick it to the fridge. You give it a little spritz once in a while. You touch it with some damp hands, and it's great. Do not start with a Venus flytrap.
No.
Oh, so, but start with something. Start with something.
Yeah.
Pick something and have fun with it.
Yeah. And also, like, there's so much information out there. Just Google it about, like, I want a houseplant. Google how to take care of it. You'll find some blog post somewhere about it.
Or if you're on TikTok too, there's some really cool plant people out there that are like, oh, you want to have this plant? Do this. Like the one girl that I watched the other day, it was all about orchids. She was like, they're really not that hard to take care of.
They really aren't.
But, like, take them out, repot them, put them in bark, do the whole thing. So it's like, oh, it makes sense.
And talk to them. I know our CO2 is part of it, but I don't know. Talk to them. I like talking to my orchids. Come on, guys, you can do it.
It works. It works.
But all right. So whether you're just getting started and you're already living in what your friends lovingly may call a jungle, houseplants can be your therapy, your decor, your doctor if you're talking to them, or just a little daily win every time you see that new leaf unfurl. And you call him Earl. And maybe it's a girl. No, I'm done. Okay. So if you love this episode, snap a picture of your favorite houseplant or the houseplant that you're most proud of that you grow. Tag us at Wildly Native and let us see your green babies. So don't forget, guys, wherever you listen, we have more plant goodness obviously coming your way, but I would love a like or a review or a share or a comment or I don't know, do something fun. Send us a something.
Yeah.
So, but until next time, keep your hands dirty and your plants happy. Amber, good luck in editing this.
Yeah, good luck. Sorry about the 30-minute dog rant.
Hey, but plants and pets, and, figure it out.
Sounds good.
I think we could do this on Etsy or like.
Hey guys, just dropping a line to tell you about Patreon.
So I asked them, meaning Mom and Amber, what is Patreon anyway? Because I honestly had no idea. So we're going to explain it to you from our perspective so that you understand and so that I understand.
Because the first time I saw it, I was like, Patron? We're drinking tequila? Great. So Patreon is for less than a cup of coffee, those fancy coffees that y'all like, a day, you can sign up to become one of our members.
A little family.
Exactly. And what does that get us?
It gets us some freebies, some special episodes that other people do not get access to. You can interact with us on a special platform where we can ask you questions and interact with you. It's tons of fun.
And even on those special episodes, we might be less censored than we are already. And we're going to have a couple fun ones that we can just kind of throw in there and talk about and laugh and go on tangents and have fun. So I hope that you all enjoy it because we're going to have fun along the way. We're crazy, crazy, crazy excited.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Back to the episode now. Bye.
Gracias.